and Annabelle's dinner and a movie. Neal and Annabelle's dinner and a movie. Neal and Annabelle's dinner and a movie. Neal and Annabelle's dinner and a movie. Good food, good drinks, good friends, and good times. Good food, good drinks, good friends, and good times. Good food, good drinks, good friends, and good times. Good food, good drinks, good friends, and good times.
Yeah, we're live here. This is Master Neal, and this is dinner. Yeah, we really are eating dinner this time.
Yeah, sometimes you guys don't see us eating.
Yeah. I'm very excited. I've got a Thanksgiving meal here, a turkey dinner.
I have what I want to call shepherd's pie. And this comes from Amrine's. I will name Amrine's.
Yeah.
In Southie.
And
Been here years.
I've never been here before ever. And so the staff's super nice. People are enjoying themselves.
Yeah, maybe not be able to hear. Oh, do you think YouTube's gonna snag us?
I think it was just we just won't be able to talk about it. And the food's excellent so far. So I'm very excited. So we went to see 2 films.
We did. We saw the very seasonal "It's a Wonderful Knife."
Yes.
It was our first film.
It's a Wonderful Knife.
Wonderful Knife.
And the Martin Scorsese Killers of the Flower Moon.
What's up?
I'm just putting it to the
How are
comments.
you doing?
Very good, thank you.
Awesome,
Hey,
awesome. Do you
food's
need
excellent.
anything at all?
No, I don't. I'm good right now. Thank you. Yeah. Hi,
Hey, what's up,
Dean.
guys?
Dean saying yummy. Oh, Lexi's here. Dave Deadman's here too. Oh, very
Hey.
cool. So we're going to start with It's a Wonderful Life because I have the logo.
Oh, wow, you were all prepared today.
So I thought it was a cool name,
It was a great name.
and I think it's a great concept.
Great concept, absolutely.
And I think the killer looks cool. Angel.
Pretty cool. Different.
And it's a different, the first 10 minutes is a big surprise.
Yes.
Not to spoil anything, but you actually find the killer right away, which I don't think is a big surprise to the movie.
No, it's kind of quick. Happens pretty quick.
And besides that, I thought it was pretty rotten.
There's more complication to them finding the killer.
Yeah, yeah.
If anybody's familiar with the premise of It's a Wonderful Life, it's not like a shock. The movie's, I don't know, years old. It's like
Right. Yeah, I think I read something like I think it's like the Winnie the Pooh and stuff where I guess no one owns it anymore or whatever. It's public domain.
So basic premise being that a person is experiencing their life, is not excited about it, feeling down in the dumps, and is like, I wish I was not alive, and then magical things happen, and that's what they get. Wait, they are not a part of the history of the planet, and the story unfolds. And it was terrible.
Yeah, it's a really bad movie.
The acting is good.
Yeah, there are people in it. I think the 2 main leads are really good.
They are. They're very cute.
I think.
I like the aunt.
Yeah, Aunt's really good. She's from a lot of other movies, American Mary and stuff. I think Joel McHale is actually good as a dad.
Yep.
I'm just personally not a fan of Justin Long. I'm not a fan of him in anything, I don't think. So I did not like him in the movie. But
Really? I don't think he's a bad actor. But
Yeah, I'm not a fan. It's either the acting or the direction of him in the movie, but
This guy looking
especially in the later part of the movie, I found his character was like so unbelievable. The movie takes a really strange turn at the very end.
Yeah, it's like starts going Stepford wise.
Yeah,
It's like has all these different. It's like takes some really awesome points in film history and tries to like smash them in there, which I don't know if that's intentional. Like the Stepford Wives idea, there's a few other things.
Yeah, I don't think it fits at all either.
It doesn't. It doesn't make any sense.
I think
It was unnecessary.
there's a couple, like I actually think the Joe McHale, there's a scene with Joe McHale and the girl, which I actually think was a really well acted scene. It was like it was like some emotional scene there. When he's talking about the death of a character, I thought it was
You mean later on?
Yeah, later on in the movie.
In the office.
Yeah, and the two the friendship between the two main characters I think is pretty good. But overall, like the comedy is so bad. I never laughed.
You didn't find the tracksuit funny?
No, and it's like ongoing throughout the movie. I didn't understand
It's
why.
a final gag. It's a big gag in the end where the tracksuit comes in.
Yeah.
She run.
Yeah.
She run.
She couldn't
Lesbian
run without it.
tracksuit.
Yeah.
That's what they call it.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's foreshadowing or not, but it's
The kills, there was something about them. Like some of them, they looked to be. Could also tell there was like some CG and some stuff, which it looked a little off. Some stuff.
I didn't like the villain. Not even just because it's him, but yes,
Yeah, I thought
because
for-
it's him.
I
I think
thought from
no
the-
one could
yeah.
have played that role in a way that would be enjoyable because he's, well, I don't know, he's like a despicable land baron.
Yeah.
And he is the gentrifier, which I think is really ironic. Being where we were to see it, which is Dorchester, like /
John Grotto, what are you reading? I'm Turkey Dinner, and Annabelle has the shepherd's pie. We're in Dorchester.
So, Frozen, ADHD. Hello,
The villain.
hello, villain. Yeah, he's like an evil land baron. And I thought it was so ironic to be watching this in this giant AMC theater in its little like there are places now in the country where they take kind of like a struggling area and they jam it full of like this neighborhood of not high-end stores, but like yuppie stores.
Yeah, and a lot
like,
of and a lot of it is like
Starbucks, and
right.
there's
A lot of
makeup
it's the
shop, and
chain
there's
stuff.
the clothes. It's like basically all chain stuff. And everything is overpriced. It's small, so it fits in the spaces. It's overpriced, and it's like this little shoppers go out and do the shopping. It's all beautiful and lovely. And that's kind of like what the foundation of the film is that there's the villain, and he is taking over the town. And does dirty deeds. There is a twist, not giving totally away
Right.
of the villain. There's twists in there. There's things. So don't worry.
It's too bad because I think it's actually a good setup to a movie. I think it's a neat idea, but
You
like
mean
the whole
like It's a Wonderful Life part?
yeah to do a horror theme, a horror twist on It's a Wonderful Life. But the script's like so bad. Like, the
Really?
comedy's just rotten. It's a cool looking villain. Hey Dean, yeah, we got Dave Deadman. He works in a restaurant. He says he makes a mean shepherd's pie.
I wonder what he puts in his shepherd's pie.
Are you a beef or a lamb guy? He's vegan. Maybe it's a mushroom one.
Yes. I wish I was vegan.
I like vegan when I'm out in LA. Where I live, it would be like this. I don't know. I was gonna say like you can just get salad places, but most of them will need to be vegan.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was disappointing. I don't think I saw the trailer. I just knew the name.
Yeah, I didn't see a trailer
Sounds
either.
great.
I I saw the names I was playing. I thought it'd be fun for us to see.
Yeah, the accent. It's like he was trying to be like. This is
I kept trying to
just
pinpoint because
along,
he did seem like he was trying to be a specific person.
like one of these evangelist guys. Like
Oh, I
the
know.
Savior.
Something
Joel?
Austin or something. Joel
Yeah,
Austin.
yeah. And it was just like villains to succeed, you need to have charismatic villains. It doesn't necessarily mean they're likable.
Right.
Like if
He's
you go to
very-
Game of Thrones, the guy that plays the kid villain,
Right. He's charismatic, but
and you want to hate
yeah.
him, but he's good at it. Like he has
I also thought
evil charisma.
he's very unbelievable. Where not in a way like you could tell he's lying. I just thought he played it like it was like very over the top and not like a. It seemed very different than the other.
Top, like,
I thought it seemed very
that's
just different from the other people in the movie.
yes, I do think the other people played it pretty much right. It's kind of like, I mean, it is a slasher. There's kills, plenty of kills. They're not
There's a pretty big kill
exciting.
count. Yeah,
But like I noted in my little notes, after seeing Terrifier, like it's kind of tough to live up to that. That's a movie that's been in theaters. And
Yeah.
The one up and coming.
Yeah,
I think that sets a bar.
Yeah, it's hard to just go back to like a traditional, just like a guy gets stabbed with a knife.
Which is so weird. Is that going to be old fashioned? It's gonna be Scott.
And there's a lot of blood. It was weird because a big portion of the movie. I thought they were going to keep the angel Christine in the movie, which I thought was kind of interesting.
But it turns out there's a reason for that. But I don't know.
No, it's not real much else to talk about.
It really isn't. The acting's good. This one's annoying. There's like a partying kid friend group plot. There's like the gentrification subplot. There's something else. Oh, like the idea of religious zealotry.
Yeah.
People having mind control when they're like.
That's a little weird. Like
something
when she
so
goes
long.
to like the world, like the world, the worst world if she didn't exist or whatever, and like everyone's. There's a big thing about like everyone's like smoking crack, but it's always played for comedy, and I was like, it's kind of weird that it's totally played for comedy. I'm like, it's like a real actual problem.
Yeah, it's like multiple, and I don't mean to laugh at that. It's not smoking crack as a problem. It's not funny.
No, so it's very
But
weird.
it's the way it is in the movie when she goes to this alternate world. She goes to the friend's party house, which is just like a normal house, like in a normal. And it is. It's like all of the people who used to just be smoking weed or drinking, they're like all in the pipe.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's how big of an impact she had. Everybody's like at the party.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was just weird. I also thought it was interesting. Her brother's life was unblemished by the change, which I thought was interesting.
It is interesting.
I think it's interesting, but I don't think they had any intention for it to be. Like, I think for them it wasn't a thought out plot point that he was so wonderful and pure that he was the same.
Yeah.
And I thought that would be the reason, because if she had been there, the people would totally different person. He was just so destined to be this great guy. Kind of like the girl.
Yeah.
Benny?
Bernie?
Bernie.
I don't know. Something like that. Shoot, I like her.
She was good.
I'm not sure why she was always at the party when no one liked her.
I know. It didn't make sense either. When I was a kid, I didn't go to parties.
No, I didn't either. Especially if
I didn't want to.
No, and if they treated her like that every time it was called a real, why would she have gone all the time? It makes no sense at all. Apparently, this goes. I see if it's like the only time she's there, but it's presented that she's there, always there, and then a year later she's still there. So it doesn't really make any sense at all.
It doesn't. She's full of hope.
She doesn't
Maybe she
seem
keeps
to enjoy
trying and
herself
trying,
there
but then
either.
you know what? I won't even give it away. But we know what happens.
Yeah. Good.
So how's that cranberry sauce?
Good.
Is it chunky? Or,
Yeah. No, it's not.
Oh, I like it. Oh, fall is over because the TV's on.
Dude's really good, honestly. All of it's really good.
So this could be a stop.
Yeah, I agree.
This is the new
Victoria, yeah. So, it's not like the worst movie I guess I've ever seen, but
No.
not
I mean,
particularly good.
it's fine. If you want to see a slasher that has a when he's not Justin Long, it's fine. I think if you Scream,
Yeah, it's
he's
very,
got
it's
that
yeah,
vibe.
like
It's
a
like there's
90s
friends and they're
slasher.
fine. And there's,
Yeah.
so it's fine. Score was fine. It's fine.
Maybe they did all through the last show too.
Yeah, sorry guys, we're not gonna have trolls.
No, if you want to come and have a good
chat,
time, otherwise, let me know. Yeah, we're here to have a good time, and everyone here to have a good time. So I'm going to say 2. I'm going to be nice and good.
I think a 2 is fair. Because it's not the worst movie ever.
No.
So I think a 2 is fair.
Yeah. Just the comedy. If the comedy works for you, you probably like 11. So now I'm going to switch over to the other logo here, which isn't as easy to do when I'm not on a computer. Whoa! That was a lot easier to see. So our second movie, and this is my second time seeing it, which is interesting because I had 2 complaints about the movie, which a couple people know. I talked to Trista about the movie, Killers of the Flower Moon. So I have 2 things I don't like about the movie. On the second viewing, the stylistic part I don't like actually works better because it wasn't as jarring. The first time I saw it, the ending was very jarring to me. It took me out of the movie.
I liked it.
The second time I know it's coming, so I actually did enjoy the ending, the second viewing. And I have one complaint about something in the movie. Let me say it right now. So the Molly character, first of all, everyone was great in the movie. Looks amazing. The Molly character is a proud woman, strong woman. She knows the Leonardo DiCaprio character is dumb. She tells her sisters he's a dumb guy. She also knows that he's after her money and calls him a coyote. There's no real, he's not like a suave guy or anything. She thinks he's kind of cute. And then they get married, and she puts her complete trust into him with her life, her health, and everything. And I don't think that works in the movie. And I think you kind of lose a little bit of, because that really hinges on the movie. It's a big part of the movie, is that she has to really trust this guy. And I don't think you're given a reason for her to do that. And then you might even lose a little sympathy and wonder why she put this guy. So that's my biggest complaint.
Well, she doesn't know all the behind the scenes stuff.
No, but she does know, I don't really understand why she's so trusting with her, even marries him to begin with.
Why wouldn't she?
She says he's dumb and he chases after money.
He loves her.
Yeah, but why does she love him? And why does she believe he loves her?
Because you can just know.
You just know. She knows. She calls him the coyote.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it ruins the movie, but it's a problem I have with it. I think it could have been a little more convincing because I think the De Niro character is actually convincing as a guy that gets their trust, even though he's. I don't think DiCaprio is.
Some dumb dude.
I guess you can.
There's plenty of people out there dating just normal people.
I guess.
Because she doesn't know. So he's just a normal guy.
It's the only thing she likes about him is she says she's kind of cute.
No, come on now. I mean, he's a good guy. He's a supporting dad. He's a girl. This isn't like the age of the internet, dude. This is like the middle of nothing. There's not slim pickings in those days. There's not a lot going on. I don't know if you saw the quality of some of the other dates in that community. The ones was so great. He was like was a nice guy to her, and sincerely. I think they really, really worked hard to make that happen. Now, did he make decisions on someone who would love someone? No, but he's also like sociopath and dumb. He's like this. He's like in the cult of his uncle, and so does these things that other people do. Like you can see him back and forth a lot of like being in the cult of his uncle. I think it's great. I feel like there's probably some cultural stuff why she puts up with some of it.
Well,
It's like tolerance as long as she is.
There is an element of which they show. They don't tell you too much. Which I'm fine with. They don't hit you over the head stuff. But she needs so she can't just go get her own money. So she does have. That's why a lot of us, I assume, why a lot of them marry white people so they can get. They have an advocate to go get them.
Don't believe in that.
I don't. No. She says he's a dumb guy.
So what?
And she
I've
also
been in relations with dumb guys.
she calls him a coyote that he's just out for money.
Yeah,
and
I've been with guys who were also not such great people, but I also love them. I was dumb, so she's dumb too. It happens.
But she's not presented as a dumb person or a naive person.
I'm not a stupid person. I don't think I'm naive with everybody.
Well, it's one problem I have.
Love is blind.
Very good, thank you. He's not like I don't know. It's the problem I have to you. I don't think he's not like really charming or anything.
There's people that I've dated with.
I'm not saying it's not possible. I just don't think it works for a good movie.
We have different life experiences. So women get involved with all kinds of silly people. It happens. It's so funny. Side comment. I will see these people on Facebook, these men on Facebook, post these memes. There's like one the other day was like Swamp Thing pulled this like super hot babe. It was like, hey ladies, there are good men out there. They're just ugly. I'm like, so okay, are you going after the ugly girls? It's like this weird idea of what men should be entitled to,
Right.
because of their personality.
I actually have an example, but I can't say it on right here.
I have an example in my mind. It's probably the same person. Anyways, that was a total side note, but kind of like on the same thing. But I have to say that my biggest problem was these actors took me out of it constantly. Like I couldn't watch this movie and see the characters as their characters. I saw Leonardo DiCaprio and Robert De Niro.
I just thought De Niro was great.
He's great. They're both great, but I never was able to let go of that in my mind. It was always De Niro, and me like was paying attention to accents, and me feeling like I'm just too much paying attention to that.
I wouldn't say for me, not for De Niro and DiCaprio. It's more so some of the very minor characters later on in the movie that pop up. Because it's like, oh, there's Brendan Fraser, who's actually great in the movie, honestly. I saw people saying he was too over the top, but that was intentional. I thought he played that role perfectly, actually. But no, I mean, I can't say wrong or right, but for me, that I'm actually happy to see De Niro in a real movie.
Yeah, it's great. I'm not like, oh, yeah. He shouldn't be in there, but I think he's bigger.
I thought this was one of his best roles in his later films.
Sure, and that was where my mind was at. It's not a criticism of the movie. It can't be a criticism of the movie. It's a great movie. He does a fantastic job. Just my experience of the movie, which is no one else is gonna have.
Sure.
I mean, people might have the same experience, but it just took me out. There's no way to rectify that. But they are who they are. So, you know what else took me out was seeing Larry Fessenden at the end, and I was just like, oh my god.
Yeah.
There he is again.
Yeah. The first time I saw the whole ending, it's just so jarringly different.
Oh, I loved it.
It didn't work. It actually took me out of the whole movie. But second time I knew it was happening, and I think it worked. and it's very unique.
I'm really into radio plays. I've been listening to. We listen to audiobooks, but I listen to audio dramas, and a lot of times when I'm performing, and the Larry Fessenden ones are very much like.
It's also interesting that like something real is just fodder for like a radio drama, later on.
Yeah. Well, it was interesting that it was J. Edgar Hoover said it was produced like basically by J. Edgar Hoover, these true stories of crime. It made me, that whole part made me more curious about, I was curious about the history, that made me even more curious. Like, was there an actual radio show that did that?
Right.
Like, did J. Edgar Hoover actually have those true crime on the road, or maybe it was always in the same place stories? Like that, I find the whole idea of this being true.
Yeah, it was excellent. Thank you.
Awesome sauce. If you're interested in dessert, drinks on the table, coffee, tea.
We have there's a couple from just like Grandma used to. Creme brulee, berries, New York style cheesecake with raspberry coulis and cream, warm brownie sundae with no walnut, caramel mousse cake, interesting, and ice cream, either vanilla or strawberry. I'm gonna get I'm gonna get another meal because that one was so good.
Dave agrees. He has the same problem with DiCaprio. He's a great actor, but it's hard to get away from that. Same way in Django and change their performance, but it's
absolutely. Yes, I appreciate you saying that. And I'm like, I'm watching them as actors, and sitting back and enjoying those, and like watching how his face moves. So that's, I just get caught.
I actually thought Leo did a lot of the same facial expressions as De Niro, and I thought maybe he was doing that since he was playing this. But anyway, I loved it. I loved De Niro especially in the movie, and the actress who played Molly I thought was really good. Actually, the whole cast. But De Niro is great as like this. I mean, if you really think of,
and he was mafia of that time.
Yeah,
he is the mafia still.
This is very much a Scorsese film too. Because it's very much the only difference to me is so in the Scorsese mafia movies, who the real victims are is kind of like nebulous or something. So it's not like you really see them. And it might be like they're robbing like banks or killing. Mostly they're killing other criminals.
Rivals.
But
these are their rivals.
Yeah, this movie is you see the victims, and that's actually more powerful. But it's also hard to like which is a good thing. But it's in like in Goodfellas and Casino and stuff, you kind of like I do. And but no, this but it's a similar setup. It's about the kid.
It definitely is. And for Leo, getting sucked into the criminal ways by someone that he grew up with and loves and was just totally indoctrinated by his entire life.
Yeah,
welcome home, son.
De Niro. So, by the end of the movie, he's a real nasty dude.
He's horrible. I don't like characters.
They're really
because they're real characters. Like this, I have to say, this has got to be. It sounds like this is all very real, dramatized for sure, but it sounds like this is real.
And right away, this isn't a spoiler, but right away he's like, you got to read up on the tribe so you can know them. And then as you go on, the reason is he knows them so well because then he regains their trust.
It's just,
and it's really, he's never overtly saying like do this. It's always like they're gonna die anyway. We know,
we gotta prepare. We gotta take care of the family.
And it's always I love them. This guy's my best friend.
Yeah. he's always selling. It's very sad. It's like, yeah, we watched it as a movie, and then like as a person, it's so gross. I told Neal in the beginning, like, I need to get out my tissues because I'm probably gonna cry. It's people can be.
Yeah, I read up on the real thing after seeing it the first time. And it's basically, I mean, maybe the character's different, but you know, it's what happened. And not, I mean, I know it's 100 years ago, but it's not really that long ago if you think about it. And
It's not. Things keep going on like that.
Anything on the sort of menu interest you?
Yeah, I might get a coffee would be good.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's up?
It's going to be a minute because I have to make a fresh pot.
That's fine. That's better. Regular's good. Since we're sitting here.
That's why I suggested it. Excuse me. So yeah, the people still do crazy shit like that. Like, the world is a
up
messy
until not that long
place.
ago, it was like 2000. Is it the 2000 teens or 20s or like they've still been fighting over the rights to their oil.
Dude, they fucking took away the rights of the people in your literal
I mean,
sandwich
this trial.
But they did. They took away the rights of, I don't remember if it was Seminoles, Mashpee. Yeah. So they still get fucked. And it's gross. And they're so sneaky about it. It's like, it happens to people who don't have like social media presence. And that's what it takes now to like get the attention of anybody for even a millisecond. Some kind of entertainment presence.
Do you need sugar?
No, I like my
The sugar's already at the table anyways. Right. So, but no dessert, no tea, nothing for you?
We love the tea.
I think we have English breakfast. We have English breakfast or berries or all the
All berries. That would be great.
berries. Do you want milk or lemon?
Thank you.
berries too.
Berries tea.
What have I missed? I'm not sure who that is. But I don't know Facebook.
Whoever you are,
let us know who you are.
don't like It's a Wonderful Life. It was so bad. There was something at the end that made me laugh. Oh, the song!
Yeah, because I started singing it afterwards.
Oh my god, we're like packing our stuff up and there's this.
It was so bad. I thought it would be stuck in my head forever, but now I can't remember. But when I started singing, Annabelle was like, "Are you singing that song?" I was like,
yeah. Let me see if it. Something went wrong. Maybe it's not streaming. Ah, well. Let's see. I don't know. Oh, entering the studio. What's happening? That's not what I wanted to do. Go away. I think. Well, you talk and I'll try to find my home.
Killers of the Flower Moon. Another thing to me, which is nice to see, is a really big budget movie at the theaters. It's about something by one of the greatest directors that's ever been alive, Martin Scorsese. It's not just, not just big covers of movies and places.
Berries. Nope. Lemon.
Nope, she got both. Just sugar here too.
Yeah, I've been good in. The only time I have sugar and tea
On a
is
scale of 1 to, we both gave it 2 out of 5.
Yeah, 2 out of 5. So what's 2 out of 5 on that? 7.
Did you both enjoy Freaky and Happy Death Day? I actually liked the Happy Death Day movie. I thought it was good. I thought I would not like it, but I actually liked it. I've never seen Freaky, but I've heard good things about it. It did not. Looked like I would like it, but neither did Happy Death Day. I like it.
It's joy to the girls.
That's it. Oh yeah.
Joy to the girls. So we are at Amrines in the southeast, and it's great.
Yeah,
I
it's
haven't been here
awesome.
in a bajillion years.
I've never been.
Used to be wonderful Sunday brunches. So, that's something for you to think about. I don't know if they still do it, but probably they were closed for a while to renovate everything. That doesn't work, especially when you're
Yeah. Well, as I said, when you're looking stuff up, it's nice that there's some big budget movies about something important, well made, that are still at the theater.
Well, like I said about the idea of people don't pay attention to something unless there's entertainment, and this is just evidence of that. Like, now, you've read about it.
Yeah.
I'm interested. I'm trying to think of, I don't know if any of you folks are actually watching this now. There's this great show, I think it's called Three Pines. So the woman who plays the mom, I was like, oh, she's the best. She didn't do a lot in this movie, but she's a major character. I have to check out Three Pines. It's like
First time I saw it was in IMAX, by the way. It looked great. It looked great on this screen too.
Three Pines is another Native American story about how it's a guy from Canada who's like a detective, and there's Native people on the border of Canada and America, and somehow like people going missing, girls going missing, protesting about like why isn't anybody give a shit about dead girls, about missing girls. And this guy like stands up for someone who protests, and so the chief banishes him to some faraway Canada land to deal with a murder. And there's Native Americans in that town, and one of them is this woman, and it's you learn about history, it integrates like the schooling that they did where they're like, it was so sad just in the beginning of this movie we just saw, that they talked about this like Native Americans were like having this ritual about how white people are teaching their kids, and they would steal children from them. They would steal their children and force them to go to school with like priests and all this other shit and try to un-native them. And I don't know what they call that.
Fresh box.
Thank you very much.
So,
I saw Dave Deadman sending a message over somewhere else and he's a chat killer. No, we love Dave Deadman. Don't be silly, Dave. I saw him send it to my Instagram and popped up there. So saying that he's a chat killer, definitely not. We love Dave Deadman, so don't be silly. Yeah, Dave Deadman just designed a new shirt for us. Today, yeah, which is very cool. I love it. He's very excited.
I need to see it. I don't think I saw it. Did I?
No, I don't think so. I love it. It's on my Facebook. I tagged you, but it was when we were coming up here. So. I posted last night. It just went live today. So. Yeah, he made us say without your head. It's cool. I would actually kind of like to use the text. He drew his own text for Without Your Head.
That's very cool.
It's great.
Thank you, Dave.
Yeah. So it's a Dave Deadman special.
That's so sad.
I'm still not sure who this is, but they miss us, and we need to go to Gatlinburg.
Well, to Gatlinburg might be.
Is that suffice? We don't know.
You
It
have to
just
say
says
it because we
Facebook
don't see you.
user.
It's just like a little blank.
Yeah.
Yeah. Three Pines is a mystery television series starring Alfred Molina. It's
Okay.
amazing in it. Based on a novel series by Louise Penny, centered on Chief Inspector Armand Gamache. Murder mysteries, but it's not like murder mysteries. You should watch it.
It
It's
shows your
great.
comments. It just doesn't say your name is all.
Yeah, just say your name. Just write it out, and then we'll know who you are.
Yeah.
Unless there's more than one.
It's just hard.
Facebook
It's hard to
user.
get point at all the comments are.
Yes. Well, I don't want to get too much, but it really gets into a lot of the problems with people not giving a damn about what happens to Native peoples.
Yeah, there's a line in the movie like,
hold down
Yeah.
for progress of white people. It's very sad.
but there's it's kind of in the movie. Here.
Thanks for
It's very cool. Because I knew we were going to have to gas pretty soon.
What time is it?
8:40.
Okay. Gotta keep an eye on the time
Yeah.
so Neal isn't trapped here for 3 hours.
Yeah.
Even 2 hours.
Just being announced. See, as long as we're keeping you in check, Dave, then, man, we want to keep you around. We're happy you're back.
Yes, Dave, you were really missed and
Yes.
worried about because we love you.
Yeah. And so I've been talking to Dave, and there may be, this was the Without Your Head shirt, and there may be some more shirts with Dave that aren't coming up.
Nice. Dave's super talented.
Yeah, help him out.
Remember Dave's paintings?
Yeah, that's what they're going to be basically.
Oh,
So his paintings. Very nice. You can go get it now on Amazon.
Singers.
Yeah, it's no secret Martin Scorsese is my favorite director. De Niro is probably my favorite actor of all time. So I'm very happy to see him in a real movie. And,
Real movie?
In a real movie, not some crap.
What was the last movie he was in?
The Grumpy Grandpa or something.
Was it?
I see him and stuff, and I'm just like, oh man,
He's
what are you
making
doing?
money. He's making money. He's got a big
Yeah, but I really
Doesn't he
makes
have a
it
new
good.
baby or something?
Yeah, not Pacino.
The other guy.
Yeah.
That other one. Who I don't find as likable.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
so
dislike
cool.
him.
He's like, did you hear about how he took like one of the guys, I think the Iron Chef, like tried to make his way to California. I think it was California, New York. De Niro just so happened to go there and tried to hire him to be like, you come work at the place. And the guy's like, no. He was too humble and couldn't believe it. But De Niro waited for
Somebody's singing the karaoke over there.
fine, kidnap us. That means I don't have to pay. And I don't have to call out of work. I would be kidnapped. So that is the way to go. I just go missing, but
Should we bring board games and we're done?
dude, Horrified is great.
Yeah, get on Horrified and get the 2 other expansions. And we'll play them all weekend or whatever. However long we're kidnapped.
Oh, the Iron Chef guy.
Right.
So De Niro put his eye on this guy. I was like, I want to open a place. And then he like literally showed him a place in New York, like a warehouse thing. He's like, this is my
Well, we went to see
dream.
Chaz commentary, like the movie became a movie because the person.
The Iron Chef guy
Bronx
turned
there.
him down. He's like,
Really?
no, he was too. No, it's not for me. And years went by. I don't know how many years. It could have been 2 years. It could have been 20 years. Years went by. And De Niro would not let up. He's pestered.
I like
And
it.
then eventually he became the head chef at, I don't know which restaurant, but I think it's in New York City. There might be more than one now. It was the greatest story.
A little side. It reminds me of just a little side note about Gordon Ramsay. I like Gordon Ramsay stuff, and they put a bunch of his British shows on his YouTube. So I was watching all of them. They present him differently in the U.S. show.
Yeah,
I've noticed because in the British one she talks a lot about his personal failures, brother who's a recovering drug addict, and he talks about like where he's not a perfect person. And I think in the American ones they never have any of that stuff. I think they want to present him as like this guy that's got no flaws. Yeah, and he's a much more human like on the British one.
Because it's American. You just cheat. No weakness.
He talks about several times on the shows I watch about his brother. I think he's a drug addict. He's sent him to rehab a bunch of times because it comes up like never to give up on your family and stuff like that. So I don't know why that never comes up in the American ones. I assume it does.
Because
It's
Americans
kind of
aren't supposed to have emotions. If you're successful. you don't have emotions. I hear
And he
that on
can
my
still-
job and I work in mental health. It's really
And he can still be like a tough guy and stuff. You know what I mean? He's not like
Yeah,
he's not always
people
like
are multidimensional.
right.
Like you can be tough and be sensitive and be bad and be good, and people are multidimensional creatures. It's not just a simple like there's a good guy, there's a tough guy, there's a freaking a loving mom, and here's this. It's just not that simple.
So I'd recommend if you like Gordon Ramsay, check out some of the British ones. There's a really cool series. I think it's only one season, and he goes to a prison and teaches a bunch of the prisoners to become cooks and
That's
does like
awesome.
a kitchen. And then the idea was that they were going to like bake stuff and sell them, and the money was going to go to the to help out the prison.
That's
It's
really
really cool.
nice.
It's really good series. And you can also see a lot of people have a lot of issues, obviously.
Yeah, it's very sad. I have in my own career, I work with people who've been in the criminal justice system, and it's really suck stories why people end up in those scenarios. So I'm all
Killers
about
of the
that.
Flower Moon. I had a couple issues, but honestly, overall, it's a great movie.
5. I mean, I don't know how. Even though I was taken out, I can't take that away from the film.
No, there's something
No.
else. Okay.
I don't think
No, no rush.
Excuse me. So, let's see, what is it? Sorry, pardon us. So I'll pay money.
Just for the tickets. You know what I mean?
But what? So why don't I put the tip on, and then that'll cover
Yeah,
that. Does
yeah,
that make
fine.
sense? Okay. Because I don't want to everything black.
I also added some music on here in case we ever need to go to breaks. I set up a bunch of stuff. I set up a break system on this too. If we ever need to go to a break, we'll go to just a screen says dinner and movie, and I shoot up some
Thank you
music.
so much.
Absolutely. Thanks. If I ever have to step away from you, be like,
I mean, but it happens to everyone I know.
oh.
If you always come back, because, geez, how can you go through withdrawal or something?
Exactly.
It's like the sun. If you get too close, you're going to burn up. If you get too far away, you'll freeze to death.
Oh.
I stole that
Did you
from,
come up with that? No.
I stole it from I stole it from the guy who runs North Korea. Kim Jong
Oh
Un.
my god.
That's actually what people believe.
Wow.
It's crazy. I read a whole book
I
about
mean, that is the ideal relationship, is to have a balance. You don't want to be so close where you merge, because merging is unhealthy.
Yeah, that's why they try to get all the people to believe it. That's why then they can't escape or don't want to escape.
Got it?
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
He's
much.
not cheap. I'm going to put all the tip on mine because I got the drink. So
Well, I know your name.
No.
I know your name.
I appreciate you saying it.
Yeah, I know you look like I'm just an amazing person. You're a total dick. So okay.
And also, I don't want her to think that she did something wrong either.
No, definitely not. All right. Math would be. So now I have to do different. It's like basically 50% of this, right?
12. 13, 12 or 13.
Because that seems right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
This was a really good place and not crazy expensive.
Not crazy expensive at all.
No. Really good.
Yeah, I'm very happy.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure what to do at first because
I like
what
the
time is it?
10 out, so we probably should take it.
So guys,
So yeah, also 5 for me.
5 for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Honestly, when I said about like stuff, it's just stuff if I'm gonna pick apart anything. But I mean, I love watching movies. And one thing I want to bring up too, it never seems long to me I never was bored. I know it's like one of the
No.
longest movies.
No, it was great.
I saw it twice in the
Don't have a
theater,
lot
and
to
I never,
drink.
yeah, never, yeah, I drank a lot of coffee, so I did leave once, but only once. But I want to make sure I said that because I've seen movies that are under 90 minutes I think are boring, and I've seen lots of movies over 2 hours or
Like
3
the
hours
first
that are
one?
not boring. So yeah,
I think the first one was like an hour and 37 minutes or something like
Right.
that, and it was just like I saw you like
yeah, just getting like
just
I'm done, man.
ready to
I was
go.
very antsy. No, not until Flower. I actually really liked to watch it the second time too.
Yeah, it was great.
Picked
I'm
up
glad.
some stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so
So was there anything else? For
um,
those of you watching it live or soon, this Thursday we'll be having a shoe. Thursday night live shoe.
yes, we will have the director of Fang on, which looks really
Yeah,
wild.
I started. Oh my god.
I haven't watched it yet.
Lowry is great.
And
She
Lynn's very
is
excited.
really great.
I've been talking with her a lot lately. She's really excited about coming on the show. It's her actual idea, which makes me very happy. So
I
she's
don't
going to
blame
come
her.
on probably in January,
Yeah,
and
amazing.
she was really happy that we're having the director on.
Yeah, I'm very happy for her to have her.
Yeah,
I'm not going to say
she's really
anything more.
she's really
other
busy
than
lately, which I'm
she's
very happy to
great.
see too.
Well, people who see this are going to be hiring her because she's just great. She's great. So I only have a little bit more to watch.
Thanks, guys.
Thank
Have a
you.
good night. I
You too.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So 7 o'clock Thursday night.
We'll also have the Atomic Psychos on.
Yes, music of the month, amazing. They come from Mexico, super awesome, great stuff. A lot of people have commented on it,
Yeah.
and I will have to be paying attention to that Facebook page because it's good. I think it's horror punk. So
Okay.
definitely,
yeah. I
branch
used
out
to always
yourself
post a lot of stuff on there.
and seek out good music, good like I like a lot of big bands, not big band like
That'd be cool if we
But I
get a
do like
horror,
big band as well.
a big band horror funk horror.
that would be
There's just one out there.
just big band horror.
Yeah.
Instead of like Chattanooga Choo Choo.
Yeah. I'm gonna get the band to play this terrible tune in the.
Yeah. Almost every Thursday, 7 p.m. You can find the both of us. Usually me. Sometimes I'm sick, or sometimes work
Yeah,
makes me
usually
sad,
both of us. Yeah.
and I can't stand it.
Yeah,
But
and we
yeah,
probably won't be
usually
on
both of
Thursday
us.
for Thanksgiving in a couple weeks, but we'll figure something out. Maybe we'll put up an interview.
pre-record.
Yeah, that'd be good. All
Yeah,
right.
we'll have to figure that out.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, we've got someone that's. Anyways, we'll figure that out on our own. Neal's got to hit the road,
Yeah.
so I've got to hit the road. So thanks very much for being here, and
Great food.
it was a pretty good drink.
Good drink. Good friends.
Good friends, and that means
Good
good
time.
times.
And good people here. See you later, Mike Messler. I'm a KB. I'm a KB. Yeah. All right.